Hi everyone. Hi all the students. I hope the studies are consistent and you are following your schedules. And I had just little thought that why not start a small question answer series if you want on YouTube, on which I'll be posting small videos in which I'll be asking small conceptual questions from the basic chapters, and you will be giving the answers in the comment box. And if you like the idea, please give a thumbs up so that I can continue in future also. And in that series, you can call it concept series, you can call it question answer series. I am posting this first video for you people, and you have to give four answers to the four questions in this series, in this particular video I'll say itself. So let me start with the question number one without wasting time. My question number one for you is, you people have studied section 464, illegal association, in the very first chapter when you study that lifting of corporate veil and all that. So in that section 464 you have studied that if there is a partnership firm, if there is association of person having more than 50 members, more than 50 partners, then in that case it shall get itself registered and all that. So my small question is, question number one for you is, whether that partnership firm having 51, 52 partners, or association of persons having 51, 52 members, can it get itself registered in the Partnership Act 1932? So that's the question number one for you. And then I'll say, then I move on to the question number two. The question number two is whether that partnership firm, same, that having 51, 52 partners, whether it can get itself registered in the Companies Act 2013. Whether that partnership firm having 51 partners, can it get itself registered in the Companies Act 2013, and if yes, then in which section number? That's the question number two for you. And my question number three for you is that partnership firm, you have actually read that exact language, I hope, that section 464 says that prescribed word is used. I hope you are aware of this, that if a firm or association of person is having the number of partners or members more than the limit prescribed. So prescribed word means what? Prescribed word means prescribed by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs. Prescribed word means that is prescribed by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs in the rules, or prescribed word means prescribed by SABI, or prescribed means prescribed by ROC, or prescribed by NCLT, or prescribed by any statutory authority. What is the meaning of that word prescribed? And then my question number four which can probably give you the hint for question number three maybe, and that is in the Rule 10 of Companies Miscellaneous Rules 2014. Now the limit which is prescribed is actually 50 partners, up to 50 partners, up to 50 members in the association of persons. It is legal association, and if you jump the limit more than 50 and you are doing a business for profit and you have not got yourself registered, then you are illegal association. My small question over there is for you is, I'm giving you three different interpretations. One of them is correct, two are incorrect, and that is when we say section 464 says that the number of partners as prescribed, but the proviso of 464 subsection 1 says that the rules can prescribe a limit up to 100. So what does that really mean? What does that really mean? What is the interpretation of that? Whether that means that this rule number 10 of Companies Miscellaneous Rules 2014 overrules section 464, because section 464 has the limit of 100 and the rules are prescribing the limit only 50. So whether the rules are prevailing over the section, or no, it is opposite, that section 464 prevails over the rules, because section is approved by Parliament of India, rules are made by Ministry of Corporate Affairs, and whenever there is a contradiction, then the section shall prevail over the rules. And we always say that section is main legislation, the rules are subordinate legislation, and then the main legislation shall prevail over the subordinate legislation. So is it the correct one? That is the second one. And the third one is that in this particular case, in section 464 and versus rule 10, there is nothing like prevailing over each other. Section 464 simply gives the power to the Ministry of Corporate Affairs to prescribe any number of partners or members for association of persons up to the limit of 100. Ministry has used that power, and ministry has prescribed the limit of 50 right now. These days ministry can increase that limit to 60, 70, 80, 90, or maybe up to 100 in future, but right now the ministry has prescribed the limit of 50, because of the power which is given by the section to the ministry. And the rule is not prevailing over the section is not prevailing over the rule. It is just the ministry which has utilized its power, which is given to the ministry out of the rule. So what is the correct interpretation? That is, think about yourself, think on your own. I'll say, आपकी अंतर आत्मा क्या कहती है? I'll put it that way. So that is the beginning of the question answer series from my side. So 4 questions for you. Give the answers in the comment box. तो जब आप पढ़ाई के बीच में ब्रेक लेते हैं, मुझे लगा कि रिफ्रेशमेंट के टाइम पे सिर्फ मस्ती नहीं होनी चाहिए, कुछ पढ़ाई और भी होनी चाहिए, कुछ बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट्स का रिकैप होना चाहिए. एंड इफ़ यू वांट दिस क्वेश्चन आंसर सीरीज टू continue, if you want this concept series to continue, so please write that in the comment box. We'll continue with that in future also. Otherwise I will quit over here. Sorry for wasting your time if it is that way, though I never intended to waste your time really. Well, I am waiting for your responses. Jai Mata Di.